Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Hopefully, you are in the best condition. I'd like to present my research paper in the third Borobudur International Symposium. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Ardin Rimadewi from Universitas Muhammadiyah Magelang. Beside me, there are two other authors, namely Ms. Sarasria Magasasi and Mr. Agus Setiawan. In the special occasion, I will present our research paper with the title Bill Monitoring System at PT Telkom AKSES based on web and integrated telegram bot. From the outline, there are 5 agenda. First, introduction and case study. This chapter provides an overview of ICT as the technology that supports this research and a brief overview of research case studies. Second, research background and method. This chapter describes the underlying subject of this research and the methods used. Third, result and discussion. This chapter describes the result of research from business process, system design to implementation. Fourth, conclusion of this research. And last but not least, fifth, references that support this research. In the era of globalization, the role of information and communication technology, or ICT, is the main asset in winning the global competition, especially during the Industrial Revolution 4.0. This applies to all organizations, both profit and non-profit. The exchange of data quickly and accurately is the advantage of today's technology. Technology can be applied to obtain information from various data sources and can provide output according to user needs. Telegram bot is customizable depending on user requirement. It integrated into various services. For example, integrate various services for smart home, to build social services and custom tools, and to do other things virtually. This advantage can streamline the process of communication, particularly among distance members. For our research, we took case study in PT Telkom AKSES, which is subsidiary of PT Telkom Indonesia, which is engaged in the management and construction of Telkom's network infrastructure. Especially, we focus in commerce unit. It's one of unit in the PT Telkom AKSES. Commerce unit especially take a position in job order from Telkom. If the Telkom AKSES manager requires billing data, either quarterly or semester reports, the commerce unit recapitulate the amount of invoice data, either in the submission process or that has been submitted. The term used for invoices that have been made and billed is labeled purchase order. Why we choose this topic? Because we know that Telkom AKSES so far hasn't been able to accommodate the needs of manager quickly and accurately. This is because the system used by each unit is still independent or the data is not integrated. Managers often have difficulty getting valid data related to the submission of bills that are either pending or already paid by Telkom. With the problem described above, it is necessary to have bill monitoring system at PT Telkom AKSES for the commerce unit to manage data on invoices that have been billed and paid, and those that haven't paid. Also a system that provides easy access for Telkom AKSES Manager to get quarter or semester billing report. This case of access with the addition of a Telegram bot that the manager can access it anytime. In this research, we used descriptive case study approach. The initial stage, you can see it in the figure above. First, we directly observation, interview, and literature study. In this stage, our team, conduct interviews with the Telkom AKSES manager to find out the system requirement. And then from the business process that have been analyzed, design are made with use case and class diagram to make it easier to describe system requirement. After that, we took application development based on prototype software engineering method. The cycle in developing this application is repeated. Application requirement analysis, design, implementation, testing. At this stage, the researchers carries out an iterative process until the appropriate results are obtained by the user. The final stage is documenting the process and evaluating the process that has been carried out. After the process, first, you can see the business process at commerce unit PT Telkom AKSES. We know that the bill monitoring system design has 4 users on the system, namely system administrator, commerce unit manager, and other. There are 4 users in the system. The system administrator is the highest user in this system, who can access all pages and change views and manage user right or privilege. Commerce unit as a user who runs the commerce unit business process. Managers who can view the history and essence of the work of all of unit. Purchase order letters that have been sent to Telkom, and bills that are still awaiting payment. And the 4th user is other unit with the same privilege, have access to input detailed job data and mark job completed. The description above is illustrated in the next picture. You can saw it. It was use case diagram. You can see there are 4 users in this picture. Then this figure is about the bill monitoring system application architecture, which the bill monitoring system application architecture that is integrated with the Telegram bot can be seen in figure. Telegram bot that has been integrated with the program and can be accessed publicly, so that in every unit within Telkom AKSES makes it easy to get notification of change in condition in the bill monitoring system. And after that, about the monitoring and evaluation, after the bill monitoring system was tested in all user category, for user category, the process that is tested follow existing business process by entering job data, creating invoice data, making purchase order letter, monitoring bills that have been paid and not paid, haven't paid, and checking double input the job data. It is known that the user says that bill monitoring can integrate all bill data, which make it easy to search for data and greatly helps the performance of all units in the Telkom AKSES. One of the performance referred to is the convenience of the Telkom AKSES Manager by issued purchase orders letter and those that haven't been paid by Telkom. Telegram bot can simplify and speed up the monitoring of existing bill at Telkom AKSES with a conditionally. And the fourth stage, conclusion, it can be concluded that the implementation of the bill monitoring system helps the performance of all Telkom AKSES unit in completing Telkom's work by 93.2% and provides easy access to bill monitoring by the commerce unit team and manager. The references consist of 15 reading sources from journal, seminar, and books that underline this research. You can see it until the next slide. Thank you for listening our explanation, and hopefully what we explain gives new insight to all of you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.